Thanks, Kurt. We're here at Viz Valley Elementary School, and I have Franny here with me. Hi, Franny.
Hi.
Thanks for talking to me today. I
Of course.
appreciate it. So what exactly do you do for R.O.C.K?
Oh, I do a little bit of everything at this point. I'm a SALT lead. I work at the elementary school now. I used to work at the middle school. For elementary, I'm a recess lead, a program lead, and a wellness associate.
How long have you been with R.O.C.K?
I would say this is my seventh school year. I've worked summers and school years, so yeah, 7 years at this point.
What made you decide to work with R.O.C.K?
Well, I grew up with R.O.C.K as a program, and I got so much opportunities, and I wanted to give back to the community that gave me back so much opportunities.
What was it like growing up for you? You're a big family, right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 5, so growing up, honestly, money was a little tough because, you know, San Francisco is expensive, especially now. But, you know, being the oldest of 5, I didn't really have too many opportunities. I would hear about people going out and doing stuff with their families. I wouldn't be able to do that. But with R.O.C.K, I was able to go out on Saturdays and go to skill drills, do SALT. I would go out and just come to school and hang out with all my friends at their school and play video games with them all day. So it was pretty fun.
Sounds like it gave you opportunities that basically most kids should have, but not everybody gets.
Yeah, honestly, especially in this community, I know like there's not a lot that we can do, but I'm glad to I'm glad to work here, honestly, because I see these kids and I know that they're having fun here. I'm trying to help them make sure they have fun too, like I did. So I'm bringing stuff back that I learned through R.O.C.K as a participant, and now bringing them back to them so they can have fun and have opportunities, like the same opportunities I had.
Yeah, and like I said, you were very well spoken. Have you always been like this?
Oh, definitely not. So I'm definitely a nerdy guy still, but in middle school, especially in like middle school, I was definitely nerdy. I would be in the tech lab and teen center just playing video games, not really socializing too much. But like come R.O.C.K, I was able to socialize, meet friends, especially SALT, the Saturday program at the middle school. I was able to hang out with a different group of people, and we hang out on Saturdays. And I got to socialize and talk more and basically come out of my shell. I mean, I'm still nerdy. I got a Spider-Man tattoo and a Star Wars tattoo, but I'm definitely like more open, and I'm definitely more charismatic because of it.
All right, so you really like tech, you love doing all the media, you're a nerd, as you say, but I think it's actually pretty cool. Do you know what you want to do as you're starting your career?
So working with R.O.C over the years and going to R.O.C, it helped me realize I like helping people. And my mom is an ER trauma nurse at General Hospital, and mixing that with helping people, I figured out that I want to do nursing. So I'm currently studying nursing. Right now I'm taking a little break, you know, trying to get used to a new role here. But I'm doing nursing and I'm following that step. R.O.C definitely helped me out with that path, and I'm very happy about that.
How specifically did R.O.C help you with that path?
Well, honestly, giving back to me and like helping my family out helped me realize, you know what, I want to be able to do that. I want to make sure I can help my community. I want to be able to help these kids, like just interacting with kids and seeing like, oh, how they are. I worked with R.O.C, I got to work with the school nurse. I'm like, you know what, I could do this. I want to do that. I want to be a nurse.
That's super cool. What does your family think, seeing you grow and develop like this?
Honestly, I think they're very proud. I know my parents tell me that they're proud of me and that I'm doing good. I'm the first Mejia to graduate high school, so they're very happy. I'm the first one to go to college, so I'm still doing that, but you know, it's taking my time, but I am doing that, so they're very proud of me. And R.O.C's just giving me opportunities. I was able to do my homework because of them. And honestly, if I had the opportunity, I probably wouldn't. But R.O.C made sure to hold me accountable, and honestly, I got to thank them for that.
That's amazing. Do you understand this full circle moment?
Yeah, honestly, it's like looking back, it's crazy how I remember I transferred to El Dorado in 2nd grade, not knowing anyone, and then I started going to this program, R.O.C. And now I'm growing. I would go to the Saturday programs. I'd bring my little brother, who was technically he was too young to join skill drills, but they let me bring him, and then we got to do that. And then I grew up. I went to middle school here. I remember looking in Kurt's office, and he had like these pictures of kids, whitewater rafting. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna do that. And he's like, well, you gotta graduate and you gotta go to middle school to do that first. So I made sure as soon as I graduated in the 5th grade that summer, I made sure I was going to go whitewater rafting. Did that. I went SALT. I basically did like everything with R.O.C, and I can't thank them enough for it.
Any specific memories that are just amazing to you that you think back on?
Yeah, there's a few. A good one that I talk about like all the time. I just talked about this with my barber yesterday. So when I was in 5th grade, I got to take my younger sister. Her name's Liliana. I took her well, I had the opportunity to go to San Diego for the day, and it was we got to go with a Warriors basketball player. I think Southwest flew us out. His name was Kalena Azubuike. I think he might be a caster now for the NBA. We got to go out there for the day. We flew out there. We got to take a bus to SeaWorld, and we got to go see killer whales in person. We got to hang out with a Warriors basketball player. I remember there was like a news camera following us around. It was so much fun. I remember like getting this big piece of ice and throwing it in the orca's mouth, and it would like eat it.
You mentioned like your sister going. Yeah. It seems like R.O.C.K, you know, you were in R.O.C.K, but R.O.C.K took care of your family too.
Honestly, R.O.C.K took care of my so when we were at all my siblings went to Eldor. So we would be called, when it was time to leave, they'll call us the Mejias because, you know, that's our last name. But we all would have to go because we all grew up in R.O.C in the program. Like I said, I took my brother to skill drills. My sister went to R.O.C. So again, I'm the oldest of 5. So I have two sisters that went to R.O.C, and then I have my brother who went to R.O.C. And now my youngest sister, who is now in middle school, is also still going to R.O.C. And yeah, and it's cool because I lead the Saturday program now at R.O.C. And then my little sister goes to the Saturday program, so I'm leading it, and they're going to it. The program that I went to as a kid.
Do you ever see yourself in some of the kids that you're helping now?
Oh, I definitely do, especially the kids playing video games. That was me in middle school and elementary, to be honest. And we have a Switch here, and all the kids are playing, and I make sure that they know like I'm the best still. So I still play with them, but I definitely see myself in those kids. But I could connect to any kid because I've been doing this for a while, so I've seen that a little bit of everything.
Well, and also you mentioned that it was pretty tough growing up, you know, the 5 of you as kids and your situation. I bet you see that a lot too, and you can understand what these kids are going through.
Yeah, honestly, I would remember not being able to get all the newest stuff, and I would also have to like get backpacks, and I'll have to use them throughout the years, even if they're ripped and all that. Like sometimes my zippers would break, and you know, you got to make do with what you got to do. But yeah, honestly, growing up, it was a bit tough with the money because you know, my parents are working all day and all night. My mom sometimes wouldn't be able to like be home for Christmas because she would have to work to get that, you know, the money for us so we can make ends meet. So I remember growing up, and you know, sometimes we have to wake up early to wait to open our gifts, or maybe sometimes we have to wait all day to open our gifts because we want our mom to be there. But you know, I'm glad what they did for me because this is where I am now. And they have supported me the entire time doing this.
So the cool thing about life is you get to make your own family, and it sounds like R.O.C made you family.
R.O.C definitely made me a family. Like, you know, I'm growing up in this project, this program. I've made friends that I still talk to ever since like elementary and middle school. You know, I have old R.O.C staff I still talk to, make sure that I connect with them, hang out with them every once in a while. I think R.O.C is like a second family, and I love being here. I love being able to help. Like I have kids that I've seen, like I have a kid that sorry.
It's okay.
I have kids that like I've seen graduate middle school, and now they're graduating high school. Some of them are already off to college. I had a kid who, like my first year kid, actually came back and worked with us for a year. So that was really weird because I'm like, man, I remember you told me this one time, and now you're working with me. So yeah, honestly, I'm just really happy for R.O.C, and I knew growing up that I wanted to be a R.O.C staff, so I'm very happy that I am here, and I'm glad I stayed this long.
I think you're a rock star. Sounds like it. Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Well, Franny, it sounds like you had an amazing experience with R.O.C, and you're doing amazing things giving back.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad to be a part of R.O.C. I'm glad that I joined R.O.C in the first place.
All right, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
All right, Kurt.